welcome. We are here with the delegate of Russia, and we would like to know your prospects on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been going on for the past 2 decades, and as delegate of Russia, I feel like I think it's a very important and controversial issue which requires solutions to be passed on. And as we've recently seen in the news that we've come across Trump's peace plan, and it's not the best plan, but it's at least someone has come up with a plan, and Russia does appreciate that because for a long ongoing conflict, for an issue to be discussed or proposed after 25 years, it's much appreciated that they've come up with a plan, and Russia just feels like it would be better if Russia was talked to or Russia was involved in this particular plan. However, the U.S. hasn't really, spoken to Russia about it, and Russia just feels like it was supposed to be, or it's supposed to be discussed with them, as they're one of the most significant allies of Israel and Palestine. They've got warm ties with Israel and Palestine, so it would be very, very significant if Russia was involved in this peace plan, and it would just ease the cause pretty much.
All right, thank you for your time. With the delegate of China, and we would like to know your perspective on the Israeli and Palestinian conflict.
So China believes that there should be peace between both countries, and peace should be the top priority for both countries and both allies, as both of them have a lot of bloodshed and a lot of history going into their war that has been happening for decades now. China believes in full sovereignty of Palestine, and we believe that Palestine should be given their rights in their country that they have been living in for years, that have been occupied by Israelis later on. China believes that we believe in the two-state resolution, and we believe that with some clarity from both countries and both allies that both countries need to contribute in peace, and they need to have their first agenda and the first goals that they should have should be peace between both sides.
Thank you for your time. We are here with the delegate of Sri Lanka, and we're going to ask them some questions about their views on Israel and Palestine conflict.
Okay, for me personally, Sri Lanka is a common ground between both. Sri Lanka has had common relationships with Israel and Palestine, and honestly, Sri Lanka would like to put its country forth as a place of discussing solutions, because Sri Lanka has good connections with both the countries, and most countries in our committee have clearly expressed that they would like to move towards a common ground and a solution, and instead of just discussing the problem. Sri Lanka is open to any and all amendments, or open to any and all solutions that might be proposed. One was proposed by Donald Trump recently. He came up with the Middle Eastern peace plan, and there was a discussion that was ongoing on that certain plan. Obviously, there were some certain flaws, and the main conclusion that everyone arrived to was that the solution is not completely flawless, but some amendments can be made, and we can move to a better future.
Could you specify about the Middle Eastern peace plan?
Oh, the Middle Eastern peace plan. So pretty much Donald Trump, although there were some conspiracy theories on it seemed too convenient of how he brought up the whole solution. The timings were way too convenient, but he did mention cutting off funding, and he did mention moving towards a better future for both. He mentioned considering the feelings of Palestine and Israel, and seeing the conflict over the city of Jerusalem, and seeing that one side will have to compromise a bit, but obviously there can be no solution without any compromise. So that was some of the details.
Thank you for your time. Reporter from Russia today here. We are here with the delegate of Netherlands, and we would like to get some information and your views on the Palestinian and Israeli conflict.
So the delegate of Netherlands would like to say that the Israeli and Palestinian conflict has been going really far from the place where it was supposed to be, and this has been known as something which cannot, where peace cannot really come. So this conflict has been since a very long time, but The thing is that people are trying to, the countries are trying to, find solutions for the conflict, and so is the the European Union, in which the Netherlands has given aid to the Palestinians, and they've given almost the Dutch people have almost raised 4.2 million for the Israeli, donated for the Israelis, and for the Palestinians they've also given aid, and they've also given aid for the employees and the people who are working in Palestine. And they're actually, the Netherlands has a neutral mind towards both of them, towards the Palestine and towards Israel. But the main thing that the Netherlands wants is that to maintain peace, and is trying to promote a better relation between Israel and Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.